What's going on, guys? Scar coming at you with another Magic the Gathering deck. In today's video, we are going to be playing a Rakdos Menace build. Pretty much the deck plays small menace creatures overall to pretty much put our opponent in a weird predicament. The cards are interesting in the fact that they start out small, but they get annoying to our opponent, especially if our opponent doesn't play a lot of creatures, so it doesn't give them, well, you know, if they don't have a lot of blockers, they can't really block into our creatures. Play a couple little trick cards that require our menace cards to be blocked by additional creatures. That creates some issues, as well as we play a couple of trick cards to gain our opponent's creatures, use them against our opponent, and also maybe sacrifice them at the end once we're done using them. Overall, the deck is pretty fun. I don't know if it's as competitive as the other Rakdos deck that's out there, but the deck has cool little like synergy because everything is kind of like menace centric. Overall, the deck is fun, as I've already said. Let's go into the deck build, see what it's all about. So, I mean, the deck is pretty straightforward. We play pretty much 4 of everything that has menace. The highest card we play is Embercleave. Because it's a aggro deck, we run Embercleave as our top end damage card, pretty much our finisher. But the deck is straightforward in the way we played Dread Malkins, just because it's a 1/1 for 1 mode menace. This is one of the cards that have a sacrifice ability to kind of sacrifice a creature we may gain from one of our cards. So that they don't get it back. Heartless Sack for creature removal, as well as, you know, removing 3 counters from a target creature. Maybe they have, you know, anything that if they put counters on, we want to remove it. It's an instant speed 2 cost removal as well. So in a Garuda deck, we could remove their Garuda, so that if they do play like a Thassa and a clone, and that's all they hit, and they go to recopy their Garuda, they can't recopy it, and then pretty much their Thassa's just has a 7/7. Labyrinth Raptor, this is one of the new cards from Ikoria. Whenever one of our menace creatures become blocked, defending player sacrifices a creature blocking it. So if they do attack, if they do block with 2 to try to kill, to exchange the menace, they have to sacrifice a creature before even damage is dealt. As well as he has a +2, tap 2, and +1/+0 on all our creatures of menace. Stormfruit's Crusader, because it gets us cards. And it's a solid 2-drop. Grim Dancer, another solid card because it comes into play with 2 different counters, either menace, death touch, or lifelink. So we can give it menace, we can also give it a death touch or lifelink depending on the situation. Haunted Nightmare, another one of those cards with menace, gives our opponent's creature death touch, but this card itself has menace, so if they want to reblock this, they have to have at least 2 creatures block into this. Combine that with Labyrinth Raptor, they would have to sacrifice even a creature in order to block this anyway. Light up the stage, just because it's cheap removal if we're doing quick damage to our opponent every turn. Especially on our turn, if we have a Stormfist Crusader, we can always play Light Up the Stage, dig a little bit deeper into our deck, get some tempo, keep on going. Sorcerer's Howl Bonder, 3 cost, 2/2. Each creature we control menace can't be blocked except by 3 or more creatures, so pretty much making our menace even more of a struggle for our opponent to block into if they don't have a lot of creatures. Pretty fun card. Tentative Connection, this is pretty much our gain control of target creature. It costs 3 less if we control a creature with menace, so it's a 4 cost. Gain control of target creature. Most of our creatures have menace, so we gain control of any creature of any size for 1 mana. To untap it, it gains haste until end of turn, swing into our opponent's face with their own creature. It's kind of fun. I won games playing this card, and you know, there was nothing our opponent can do about it. Embercleave, like I said, because it just finishes games if we can get to that like turn 4, turn 5, turn 6 maybe. Castle Lock Twain, just to draw it to our deck. 8 swamps, 6 mountains, Blood Crypt, Temple of Malice. The deck overall curves out roughly around 2 to 3 is the curve. We played 21 lands. It's a little iffy sometimes. There have been a couple of games where I got into a predicament because of the lands. We may have to switch it around, but we don't play too many big drops other than the Evercleave. That I don't think it's the biggest deal that we don't play like the standard like 24 to 26 lands. We'd have to cut some things. I don't know where we would cut, but let's dive into games, see how the deck plays, and let's do it. All right, we go first. This hand's pretty keepable. I mean, it's 2 mana, but I mean, we have 2 land, so hopefully the heart of the cards are in our favor, and we get mana. Plays green of some sort. Interesting. Okay. Adventurous Impulse. Why is that an art for... Alright, so he's getting Embercleave ready. Interesting. So we're playing mono green Stompy of some sort. I think what I play here is hopefully I get a mana and I can play the Grim Dancer, because I think the Grim Dancer is gonna be good here against the Questing Beast. Though the one benefit of playing a mono green deck, the only thing they really have for removal is the fight cards, the cards that make each other fight. Oh, we're playing. Okay, that's what we're playing. Great. No mana. So they're gonna play Questing Beast next turn. So we're gonna definitely take 4. We'll play him. They're only gonna catch up in life if they drew the land. They're eye in their hand. I mean, they probably have the land. I wouldn't see why they wouldn't. Because if they didn't have the land, I feel like they wouldn't grab the Questing Beast unless the Questing Beast was that strong. They're still looking at it. You need 1 more mana. All right, there we go. Now you got it. Perfect. I can't block, I don't think, because it's what, 2 or less. Yeah. So we need a land or whatchamacallit. There we go. Land. And either or will work. He can't block with his Questing Beast, so I may just go all out here. I'm gonna wait and see what he does on his turn. Because I mean I have a play either way. He's probably like looking at this like, Question Beast. I mean, he could do 5 to me as well, but I mean, you'd have to tap down everything and not play pretty much anything this turn. He's looking at my guys. He's like, what should I kill? He's looking to kill 1. He's really thinking hard about this. I think he's looking to burn 1, maybe. Maybe he's got a giant here. Good old giant guy. Yeah, there we go. Bone Crusher Giant. That's fine. In response, why not? Let's destroy your Questing Beast. It's really fine. If you touch mine, I touch yours. I guess that's a fair roll assumption, you know? I mean, he could have a 2-drop. I mean, he's playing Gruul, so I mean, there's that Goblin for 2. Or he's got a land. Ooh, Mobilize Citizen becomes a 3/3 creature in the turn. Nice. Okay. Draw a card. Draw a card. Interesting. I don't have enough to do all this. I also don't have enough black to play any of the things in my hand. Sad. Ooh. Does that mean? Because I could take this and then use it to play my Grim Dancer. Be like, thank you for playing my card. They're gonna just discard. They're probably gonna discard creatures so they can get some life here. Yeah, it's fine. I actually think, depending on how they do it this turn, what is his secondary ability? Oh, he doesn't have a secondary ability. His ability is just to remove things. I think if he does something different. Okay, he's gonna tap out and play this. I think we may have them if I draw another land. That's the big if. They're at 8. They're gonna go to 9. If I draw a land here, I can take their Bone Crusher, and then I will have enough for Ember Cleave on whatever they don't block. I guess they have a reaction. I guess they can play tap 4 to mobilize in response. I guess that's what they're thinking. Or they play the Bone Crusher. I mean, I'm gonna take 2 if I take the Bone Crusher, but I think the 2's worth. Or they're just roping us. I don't know what was so hard about it, but okay. It's fine. Interesting. So I think his question was, do I... All right, let's do it. All right, take a point. Awesome. That doesn't help me. Though... I could do this. Take this. I'll take the 2. Resolve. Swing in for combat with everything. He can only block this, so he has to kill his own creature. Or he's dead. That's the thing. So either way, this creature's dying. This creature's dying. I don't have enough for Ember Cleave, unfortunately. I could in response sacrifice and put a counter on him. Just so... Good game. Good game us. Good game. I am gonna throw it out there, like some of the games before while I'm recording have been pretty rough. This hand doesn't seem terrible. We have land, which I'm happy about. We have a temple we can play on turn 1. So we have plays. We can kind of figure out the board. We have something to kind of take care of his board. He has mold, so that's a plus for us. I mean, we turn 1 temple, turn 2 we could probably play that. We play a Labyrinth Raptor. Labyrinth? I know I said Labyrinth. I mean, I've had trouble getting land. You know what's fine. Let me draw the 4th land. Get the 4th land out of the way. Alright, they're playing Boros. We'll play that. And we'll play the Labyrinth Raptor. We have this. Hopefully they could have a cat. They could have burn. Interesting. I think they have burn. That's my gut feeling. Just because they let us play this. Or they're just like, nah. Interesting. So I don't think I... Yeah, I guess we do this. Let's see what we dig into. Alright, that's fine. Let's Stormfist. Get an extra card next turn and do an extra point of damage to our opponent. We could play that next turn. We do have the mana for it. They have 3. Alright. They got a mallet. Interesting. Interesting. Makes me want to keep mana open because I feel like whatever they're gonna play, gonna throw a mallet immediately on it. So it's like I gotta keep my spending cheap. So maybe it's just attack with 4. Let's do this. Menace, lifelink. That costs 3 to equip, so they have to play something for like cheap. We have a land next turn, so next turn's actually like our big turn. If they don't do anything here, though, we may just win the game. Because what is this? 2, 4, 7. Are they gonna get rid of this? That's perfectly fine for me. I actually feel like that's a good thing. Yeah, definitely we'll play this. Definitely play the bigger threat because they don't have anything. They're down to E. Next turn is the turn. Next turn's the turn for sure. It's fine. How about we just destroy this? See, they're just gonna play cards to get rid of stuff. So this is perfectly fine because this is 4. They're at 7. That's 2. So if I attack, that goes down to 4. I only have 1 mana open. So let's just go all in. We'll pump and pump. I don't know why I thought about that so hard, like as if it only pumped it. I played it the last time I won and it somehow worked. But good game us again. So we're hitting a streak of some decks that are interesting, to say the least. I don't really know what their deck was going to consist of. I guess it's auras and that equipment. They probably play what's his name and try to make him as big as possible, and unfortunately can't stay out on the board. So we go first. Yeah, we'll pay the life. We can play the cat. We have Heartless Act. Not many good 2-drops to get like board threat. Opponent's thinking hard about their hand if they want a mulligan. Let's get lucky and we'll turn ourselves black. Why don't we make our owl black? I've really changed up the owl. I also have, I guess, the new one, but it is what it is. All right, let's pay 2 life, play the cat. You don't know about that. What is our opponent playing? What color? They're not playing a companion. Playing Boros as well. Play the Lochthwain. We'll attack him for 1, why not? I mean, we pretty much can kill their first creature. We're playing, okay. That's perfectly fine. I will let you attack me. I will let that get as big as possible, because when I take it from you, I will sacrifice it and do damage to your face. That is the play. And he may not, it's fine. Why not give it lifelink? You know, if we do block here, we can always just block and do damage. He's looking at it. Is that a human? It's not a human. Oof. Taking 3. That's big. Why would you? That's a bummer. I say we do the same thing again. Just put lifelink menace, see if he has some way to react to it. Swing in. Still just ping him. I mean, if he does attack us, he can still deal. It's still gonna deal 3 to my face. So yeah, that's fine. If he doesn't play anything, I can play Hunt and Nightmare. Or he may kill this, which is fine too. It's fine. I can kill it, or I can just play another one. Play this. I really need a land, to be quite honest. That's my biggest thing that's been holding us back, is just a land card. I'm gonna assume he plays cats. There's no way he doesn't play cats in this deck, because everything to me is screaming I play cats. So you returned it. I'll destroy it before combat so he doesn't get an additional card. This is honestly like really weird how I'm not drawing anything. Yeah, we'll still attack him for 1. We're up to 17, so it's like I'm not too worried. Also, I feel like our opponent would get frustrated that we haven't gone past 3 mana, but we're still holding our own here. What does he have on him? Oh, he has Death Touch and Menace. Nice. Nice, dude. Fine. Awesome. I will definitely pay the life. Oh man, let's just kill this creature. Yeah, why not? Why worry about it? Puts threat on the board. He has to play something that he has to play like multiple threats, or something that's not, or something with counters on it that I can't remove all the counters. That's like his play right now. Land. Okay, he puts him at 3. He's gonna kill that. Why would you? Okay, so he killed himself. Interesting. King of the funguses. Holy moly, Batman. Ugh. All right, put him back 3. Embercleave, unfortunately, you and yeah, no, yeah. Oh, feels bad. And of course, playing against mono red as I mulligan out of 4. That's perfectly fine. All right, we need a lot of things to happen here. We need a lot of cards to happen. Well, he's definitely not drawing more than we are. No blocks. I gotta find my my way here. I have to block next turn. Well, this isn't gonna hurt us that bad, so we'll go this way. It's not like it was gonna kill either of them, so I had to do one of them. Steamkin, got it. Next turn he probably goes off if he has the cards. Maybe not. He's digging. All right. This may be interesting for us. We may be able to save ourselves. Land. He's probably gonna play this because it's gonna get removed if he doesn't play it, and he maybe has an annex. I would say that's his plays here. The question is, does he attack in? It's fine. I will block there just because you get an extra card. All right, so he's gonna pump. Are we dead? We're gonna be dead next turn. Though the only card that'd be interesting here, which I don't play in the deck, would just have been that odd and even card. But I mean, that's what it is. When they get like a good hand, it's not gonna help us. Plus going down to 4 probably doesn't help either. Opponent goes first. We have nothing really on turn 1 or turn 2. We're on the draw. Do I take the mull? Maybe take the mull. Okay, I think that was good on our end. Unfortunately, I think Embercleave goes. Hopefully draw a black untapped land, to be quite honest. Nope. Malice, though, is fine. I actually think that's a good card here. Maybe. They may be playing Flash. Or they're playing blue-white control straight up. They have a counter. They're probably like, I don't need to do anything to that. That thing's a little itty bitty. Gonna bounce it? Nope. Alright, you got 3 mana. Interesting. Want me to light up the stage? You can do it anyway? I mean, it's kind of weird we didn't draw a land. We didn't bounce my cat back.
Known for my excellent timing. I'll protect you.
Okay. Mono blue can... Okay, there's an interesting guy there. I think what I do here is I do this. Give him a reason to blow up the field. I don't think the light. I mean, I could have light up the stage, but then I would have lost him. Time spiral, time whatever.
Let's try this.
I'm gonna assume that's what he's gonna play. I mean, I'll take an extra card. We definitely didn't get another land though, so that's weird. I don't know what's nice. Oh. Okay. I'm just gonna keep it this way just because they are playing a deck that plays things. Sphinx? Playing a Sphinx? Shark Typhoon, okay. They're tapped out, which is good. Heartless Act is kind of useless here, isn't it? It's like I kind of want to play more, but it's like I don't. So we'll do this. We'll pump. Do 4. I think he's gonna play a board sweep and gain a counter, but I think it's would be nullified because it would get killed as it comes into. It gets triggered as you cast it, so I think it comes into play. It's fine. Is that counters or is it 2/2 flyer? Shark can't block it. Oh my god. How do we draw through this many cards but not get a land? I take it? Alright. Well, neither of these sharks can do anything. So you got something to... Maybe he's got something to play to get a shark? I don't really know. Cycling gets you a card. Okay. I was like, cycling gets you what exactly? So he's gonna attack us for 2 in the air. It'd be interesting if this Grim Dancer, because it's a spider, didn't have like flying. I wonder if he's wondering what we have. All right, he's gonna kill that. It's fine. So he doesn't want to pay more points of damage or draw an extra card. Interesting. He's got mana open, so he's probably gonna prevent us from playing anything. Three to the face and another cat. 3 to the face and another cat. Okay, game life. Paint all your absorbs in. I feel like he's gonna run out of stuff to do. I mean, it's possible he can scry his top and get better cards, but he's gonna attack us at 4. All right, that's fine. I'll kill that one. He's gonna attack us before because he's gonna leave 1 open to try to block, more than likely. How many? Oh, it's Dovin. I was like, how many did he get? I think we're dead because I can't outpower every time he plays a spell. The second one killed us, unfortunately, and he had the counters. We got stuck at 4 lands. There was nothing we could do. All right, so coming into closing of this, overall the deck, I mean, is pretty good. Unfortunately, there was a couple games where I ran into mana problems. I think the mana pool needs to be messed with a little bit. I don't know, maybe we just get rid of 1 Embercleave, you know, add in another Temple of Malice, which then brings our total up to 23 lands, I believe, right? 22. I think that's still a little iffy. Maybe get rid of one of these, add in another mountain. No, maybe 23 is the way to go. Overall, I mean, the deck is fun when it works. It is frustrating though when you do get stuck and you're like, oh, you can only play one of these, or you're stuck on one and not the other. I mean, the other thing too is we could play cards that make us search for our lands a little bit easier. But like I said, guys, the deck is fun. It's not the most expensive. I think the only really expensive cards like Embercleave, the Haunted Nightmare, the Stormfist, Labyrinths. I mean, all this stuff is rare, so I mean, they're overall like in value. It's not as hard as like say Mythics, because I know like typically the Mythic currency is a little bit hard to get. I mean, you can play other lands here that are tap lands that are black and red, or you just add in more just overall red and black mana, and then maybe get like Evolving Wilds to search it for it that way if you want to go a little bit more on the budget side. And there's other things you could play instead of Embercleave. Maybe you just, you know, find something else menace wise that you can just throw in here and make it a little bit more budget friendly. But guys, let me know in the comments below what you think of the deck. Is this a deck that you're kind of playing with, or in a version of? What are you doing with the deck to make it work in the way that you like it? Leave one of those comments down below. If you like the video, hit the like button. If you want to know when I post more videos, hit the subscribe button. I will catch you in the next video.